This is my review on the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So the movie's about Quasimodo, raised by this guy called Frodo, who is a judge and an executor and a murderer of a mother who was a gypsy, who was Frodo's mother. This priest stops him from murdering the child, Quasimodo, because as long as he's near the church, he can commit no more murders. Towards Quasimodo cannot murder him near the church. And the priest tells him, as if you are a man of God, you will spare that child. No, that's, in a way he says that. This stuff. So we see Quasimodo grows up, and we see he's a disfigured guy with a hunchback. But with a good heart. A very big heart. And he falls in love with this girl called Esmeralda, who is a gypsy like his mother. And Frodo, who is his father figure, falls in love with her, but also wants to kill her. Because he's a man of God. That's his religion anyway. It seems like. But he has also seriously sexual desires for the gypsy. And this is all happening in a musical montage of Hellfire, as he's having a cult meeting with the cult, and how it's not his fault, it's this gypsy casts a spell on me. And this very handsome guy happens to love the fallen, has feelings for the gypsy too, because she's strong and beautiful. And he finds that really attractive in a woman. Now they begin to run in for love. Quasimodo ends up being the third wheel of the relationship. Yeah, but he becomes best friend with the guy that she's in love with, to stop to try to get all the gypsies together to warn them. But the ambush Quasimodo and this guy that didn't want to kill the gypsies, because Frodo's like coming. They found where they live, because he wants to burn all the gypsies. He doesn't succeed because Quasimodo decides to man up and be the hero of the film and saves Esmeralda and all of the gypsies. The other guy does help, but he gets mortally wounded as well as to put attention to his wound that he got stabbed with a sword from Frodo. So Quasimodo says the church is sanctuary, and he turns on his master because he calls him out on his bullshit and grows a pair and calls him on his bullshit and lies, and that the only people that are cruel in life is him. The only people that are cruel are people like him, which is kind of weird because early in the film, the town did turn on him because they loved him because, well, they didn't really turn on him. He just didn't realize that he was the town fool. The honorary nominated him the town fool, and I guess the fool gets tortured and I guess hold down and throw tomatoes at him. I guess that's what the town fool is like, and he doesn't know what it means. Which is really sad. So Morale frees him. And now let's go back to the end of the film where we left off. So he turns on the master and he finds out that he killed his mother because he admitted it. Frodo admitted that he murdered his mother and he should have murdered him and her in the gypsy when he had the chance. Just like he murdered his mother. And he falls off the gargoyle and falls to his doom. It's symbolizing that he went to hell. And our main characters are the guy that is in love with Esmeralda, the other guy, not Quasimodo, who is Quasimodo's best friend. He lives. Quasimodo just has the chance to be with Esmeralda because he was the hero. But Quasimodo decides to do the normal thing and let her go and be with the one she really loves. So it's sort of a happy / bittersweet ending. But don't feel too bad for Quasimodo. He eventually finds love in the Hunchback of Notre Dame sequel. It doesn't end on a cliffhanger, okay? That's just how the film ends. Them celebrating and throwing a parade for Quasimodo because he was the hero of the film. And now he's the town hero, but instead of the town fool. So that is the end of Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I really love this film a lot. Thumbs up.